Hey everybody, it's me Kareem here. This is an update of my third DEP meeting, and my 60-day briefing, and my 45-day briefing. So, first off, my third DEP meeting, that was April the 4th, the first Thursday of the month. We just signed the papers, confirming that we have not gotten any tickets, that you're not pregnant, that you haven't recently gotten married, that you don't have any scabs or any injuries, that you're not taking any medications of any sort. Um, we did that. You got weighted in to make sure you're still qualified. If not, obviously you have to lose or gain weight. I'm actually right somewhere around the middle, probably a little bit over the middle. I'm about 11 pounds under, which is fine, and a few pounds over, which is perfectly fine. So I'm right in the middle of my qualification because I'm 5'1". Okay, so after that, we had a visitor, a women visitor, female. She just recently had gotten out of tech school, I think, and from security forces. Very young, I think she was like 19 or something. And she was just talking to us about her experience, how it was, and what she liked, what she didn't like. She said, I think what she liked or disliked um, was when they had to stay in like tents. I don't know if it was Beast Week or a certain week while you're doing the security forces training, that you have to stay in tents, and that they'd have scorpions in their tents, and they had to like check their sleeping bags for scorpions every day, and they would any little thing they would feel, they thought it was a scorpion. So she said that's the thing that she hated the most. It was really uncomfortable and annoying. And but nobody got bit, so nothing happened. And obviously the gas chamber. Um, I also asked her about PT because I guess that's what I worry about the most. Everything else, you just deal with it, and just do it. But PT takes time and practice, and you just do it too. But sometimes your body can only go that far. But she actually told us that not to stress about it. A lot of people that go in there, you can tell that they didn't train at all before even going in. Their timing is awful, like way over 20 minutes for a mile and a half. And I'm talking about women, um, from her point of view, her experience, and but that once you get to the point where you actually have to do your PT test, they push you really hard, and they won't let you give up. So little by little, you start getting better time and a better time, and you'll be under the time that you need in no time. So not to stress it too much out here. If you stress it too much, you could get hurt and you could get disqualified. So be careful about that. When it comes to push-ups and sit-ups, she said she started with like less than 10 push-ups, and by the time she finished, she said she was doing about from 25 to 30 push-ups, which is not bad. So I guess that helped me out a little bit, just made me feel better. I don't really worry that much about it, but I'm still running, and I'm not doing push-ups or sit-ups, but I will start pretty soon. I'm a slacker. Although I'm trying to want to start doing the insanity videos, just to gain stamina, to do cardio, to start getting used to that, constantly making your body feel like just it can't no more, but you want to push yourself a little bit more, and you know you could. Because once you push yourself and you do it, you're like, oh, hey, I did have it in me to do that little more. So I want to do insanity for that, just to get fit. I don't really want to lose weight. I don't want to gain weight either. I just want to get fit. I want to be ready and prepared. And so we did that. After that, we went marching to the back. It was about 15 of us. First time we actually do an activity or something. Like, we've never really done PT, like, between all of us or anything like that. So we did marching. He would teach us, he would tell us, right face, left face. And we did like two or three other things. I don't remember what they're called. And we'll just go back and forth doing them and doing them. We were there for about 40 minutes. After that, he sent everybody home except for the ones that were leaving within 60 days. And then is when I did my 60-day briefing. You do the same thing. You sign the paper. You answer everything. Make sure everything's the same. and that's it. And then he told me to come in this past Wednesday for my 45-day briefing. Um, it wasn't 45 yet. I think today's 45 days. There, you do the same thing again with the paper. You answer the questions. After that, his boss was there, so he just gave me advice, just to be careful, to take care of myself, not to get hurt, not to do any stupid things right now, because it's not the time to do it. A lot of people feel like, oh, I'm about to leave to the Air Force, so I have to do everything now before I leave. That's not true. You're gonna have the rest of your life to do it. Um, I mean, you can still go out, you can still have a good time, see your friends, this and that, but don't get into situations that something can happen. I did tell them I go rock climbing. I'm no expert. I haven't been doing it for a long time, but I started recently and I love it. It's very addicting and I don't want to stop doing it. I will stop like 2, 3 or 4, like about 3 weeks before I chip out. I will stop just in case. But for now, I'm still gonna keep on doing it. It's very secure. The place is pretty safe. So, pretty hard for something to happen to you there. And what else do I do that can do anything to me? I mean, I go running. The most that can happen is I'll like trip over a rock and fall and like scrape my knee or my hand. But that'll be cured within a week. So that's not a big deal either. You don't want to drive over the speed limit and you can get a ticket. That's just going to ruin everything for you. If you go out, make sure you have a designated driver. Don't drink and then drive. And if you do drink, you don't want to drink that much. You don't want the alcohol in your system. You're working out. You're trying to get into shape. That's just, it's not going to help you at all. Um, Sorry about that. Then, then that was my 45-day briefing. He just gave me that advice to be very careful. We tend to have like this huge black cloud on top of our head that anything that has never happened to us will happen to us now. Like 2 days ago, I fell from my bed twice, same day. It never happened before. So these weird things start to happen to you. You're more prone, and you just attract them for the fact that you're trying for nothing to happen to you. So that's my update. Thank you very much, guys. Subscribe, leave me comments, ask me questions, give me advice. I love advice because it always helps you understand a little bit more of what could happen or how things are. And tell me your story if you're going to the Air Force or not, or what are your plans. And thank you.